Hey everyone and welcome back. So to continue our advent calendar streak, I have found another one that I thought, do you know what, let's give it a little look. This one has some kind of toys inside. I believe it's more like cars. So I wanted to have a little look at it with you all. It does come in this box. It is fairly thick, so I'm excited to see what the cars are like inside. It has a generic like Christmas theme on the front. We do have reindeers, Father Christmas flying, so we do have a lot going on there. And then other than that, there's not really much information on the box at all about what's inside, so let's have a little look. So we're going to start on number one. Now it does do the one thing with advent calendars that I really don't like. All the numbers are in order, so it kind of takes a little bit of the fun out of an advent calendar while you are looking for your number. So it looks like we are starting off with a little power truck. It looks like there is actually an accessory in there as well. So let's clip that back on. So it looks like we do have a little digger. We do have the digger bit that moves. You can see the wheels all move. So we do have kind of like a little power station. I don't think they're pull back. They do sound like they are. Oh, it actually is. You just have to push it a little bit harder. And you can see they do run along. So we'll see if a few of those are powered the same way, but it does have a little bit of a pushback, which is nice. And we do have the digger. So starting off quite well. Let's see if we continue. So our second car, and it's a bit difficult to get out because they are quite big, so they do take a little bit of manoeuvring, but we do have kind of like a mini camper van. You can see the design is very similar. We have a little roof on the top there with some details, so surprisingly not bad quality for an advent calendar. It looks like we do have the spring back again. You can see they do kind of race off, so very nice design. So just for some little cheap little cars, I think they're kind of cool so far. So let's see if we can continue. So it looks like we are sticking with the power theme. I thought it was a duplicate already, but it's not. It is slightly different. This time we do have a roller. As you can see, it does still move up and down, but you can actually use this as like a on a construction site. So very cool. So we're going to keep those ones together just because they're from kind of like the same category. So far, I think we're doing pretty well. Again, we do have another big car here. Looks a little bit difficult to get out. So this car actually has a face, unlike some of the others. So it looks like it could be from like the Cars movie or something of that style. We do have a little bus. And we can see it's got a number on the side. So very cool. It does have a little hat. Looks like the hat does come off if you wanted it without. But it does sit in there quite nicely. So let's move on to number 5. And it looks like a taxi maybe, or a different style of bus. So it looks like we have a different style of bus. We have red windows, which is a very interesting choice. We have the yellow bus, a blue top, and a yellow hatch. Now, it's not a button or anything. It doesn't lift up or do anything special. It is just the bus, and it does have the pull back. You can see the wheels are bigger as well. So we have a good little range of size cars. It'd be interesting to see if we do get like a normal car. As you can see here, looks like we did actually just get a normal car. We have like a little taxi with a hat on again. This one does have a face as well. Again, a very unique idea. And let's just make sure. It does have the pushback feature, but as you can see, they're not the best quality. So they do kind of sometimes get stuck on their own plastic on the floor. It is kind of low. So once they are placed down, it doesn't run amazingly. But some of them aren't so bad. So we're up to door number 7. And this one looks very interesting. We do have a police car. Again, it's very small, very cute and tiny. It does have the pushback with the back wheels. We have the police logo on it. We have the police lights on the top. Again, just a nice little car to add to the collection. Jumping into number 8. This one feels quite large, as I can't push it in, and it does actually look like we're getting a different kind of vehicle. So this time we did get a helicopter. A little bit creepy in my opinion. It has the little propellers on the top that do spin. It does have a face on the front, which makes it a little bit creepy. And it looks like they do also have the wind up, which is interesting. So it's nice to see that we can actually get different kinds of vehicles in here as well. And we are back to the cars. Again, very difficult to get out sometimes. So this time we do have a army truck. We have this bright coloured green. So very interesting. Can be used for a lot of kind of like games and play sets, things like that. Just to have as like background pieces would be really nice. We do have an orange truck. Again, they are very difficult to get out. I would kind of think about this if you do get one for children. They are going to be hard to remove, so they may need help. As you can see, I'm struggling quite a lot. So we do have this orange Jeep. Again, we have kind of like a warning symbol on it, so it could be used on like a military set or like a digger set, just as like a warning car or a safety vehicle. So it can be used with different kind of ideas. Now this one feels very large again. What I'm going to do is open the door from underneath because it's not letting me push anything in. And it looks like we do get another helicopter. So this one is the same design. We do have the propeller. It's just in different colours. Again, I still think they're a little bit creepy with the face on the front. It looks like they've got really big ears on the sides. So we do get another helicopter. Looks like we do get our first duplicate. So we did get another police car. Now out of all the cars, I'm not so mad at the police car because they can be used in different sets like Playmobil and things like that, just as background pieces. It does say police on it, so I'm not too mad with the police car being a duplicate. But it is the first one and we are halfway through the calendar. So it'll be interesting to see if there is any more duplicates. It looks like this time we do get another plane, but this time we get kind of like a fighter jet. As you can see, it's bright orange with a yellow cockpit. And it does have the pullback feature again, as you can see there. So very cool, something different from the others. I always like it when there's a lot of variety in an advent calendar. And next up, we do get another big car. As you can see, it is proper rammed in there. So again, very difficult to get out. So this one looks like it is a fire truck. Now, it would have been nice if it was a red colour instead of the green. But we do have a little face on the front. And as you can see, there is like a little fire helmet on the top here. So it looks like a fire truck. I don't think you can remove the helmet. Well, you actually can. If you wanted to take it off, you can actually remove the helmet and pop it back on. So very nice. I just wish it was a red colour, just to make it a bit more identifiable for kids, because obviously you associate fire trucks with red. The next car that we do get is like a F1 Formula car. You can see it's kind of got different bearings on the bottom, so it's more weighted than the others. But yeah, we do have our little helmet sticking out here. But you can see we have our little number on the front. So again, a different kind of variety. This is very cool. And we do get our second one, so the day after. I wish it was a bit more mixed up so we didn't get two straight away. They do have the same number on, they are just in different colours. So it is kind of like a duplicate, just a different colour. I just wish that was placed somewhere else, just so you didn't get the same car 2 days on the run. Next we do have this pink van. Try and get it out again. They are a pain for some of them. So we do have this pink van. Looks like it's got little ears on the front, or like a little bow, just to like symbolise maybe a little girl truck. You can see the ears do push in a little bit, as you can see there. So they are like a cheap quality car, but they are nice just for kind of background display. Especially the diggers and the police cars, I think they're really cool just for background displays. So let's continue on. It looks like we have a sports car maybe. So we have car super, we're like a supercar. We can see it's got like a spoiler on the back. We can see all the speed stickers that we have on it. So very cool. We do have the pullback feature again. So very cool, different styles. Now we are on to our last few. So it does cover 24 days, it goes up to Christmas Eve, which again is very normal for advent calendars now. They tend to go up to Christmas Eve, not Christmas Day. So we do have another power truck. So I do think these ones are really cool. Little digger, we can see it's got like a little area in it where you could put certain rocks or dirt or sand, and then it does tip over just like it would do in real life. Very cool. Put those ones together again. Up to number 20. So this one's difficult to open, so I'm just going to open it from the previous one again. Seems like it's a bigger car. Is very stuck in there. So we do have another character car, and we can see it's got a number on the side there. We do have eyes on the front. We have a hat. So very cool. It's nice having some character cars with like kind of eyes, so that you can kind of make it into its own little like cars village kind of thing. We do have another digging tool, it looks like. You can pop those into there. So we do have like a power drill on the end. We can see that this part moves, and the middle part and the top, so everything moves there. So very nice. Another little power tool for our set. To number 22, looks like another fire engine. This time we do have a white colour. They have the same face. You can see they even have the same hat, same details on the side. So we do have a different fire truck. Again, based on the colours, you can give them different names, things like that. So we do have two of those as well. To 23, it looks like we have another power set. So this one is more like a scoop. Once we can actually get it out. So we do have the yellow truck again. I'm going to just pop the tool in there, and you can see it does come with a dig and scoop. You see these all the time on like building sets and things like that, so that is very cool. And we are up to our final one, and it looks like we do get a Jeep style car, maybe another military one, and it looks like we are getting a racing Jeep. You see it's open at the back again, and that is our last one. So that is all of the cars opened up. Now there are a large variety. I was just expecting cars, but we did actually get some helicopters. We did get like a fighter jet. We got police cars, which are really cool just for background and sets. We got some military army ones. We got some fire trucks. We got a few characters with faces like these, so you can give them names. You could build like a car city with the cars with faces. Again, we have more a taxi, we have a bus with faces, so there are quite a lot. We also got some camper vans, some jeeps, warning vehicles, racing cars. We've got like kind of the F1 style cars, so there are a lot. And then my favourite from the set is the collection of construction vehicles. I think these are really cool. These can be used in a lot of play sets like Playmobil or things like that, or Lego sets, just to be as a background piece for a construction site. I do think they are really cool. They're not the best quality. They are made of like a cheaper plastic material. You can hear the wheels rattling and things like that, so they're not super sturdy. So it's something to be aware of. They do come with pieces detached, so they are kind of like smaller pieces. Again, something to be aware of, but I do think they are really cool for background pieces. So let me know in the comments below what you think. Like I said, I do have mixed feelings because they are like a cheap plastic material, but some of them do look actually pretty cool, and they do all have the pullback feature. So let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll be back soon with another video. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.